got these settings right here. Horizontal stick, high 7. I like my slides to the side, like a curry slide. The vertical, I like that to not go up fast. I like it to stay centered, so I put it at 2. And then, let's see, normal holds, no, tap to reload, and then we go over to advanced settings. I play Black Ops. I play target emphasis on dynamic. I play that's pretty much how this looks right now. As far as your dead zones, I put a 0.50 on my left stick. My right stick has a 75. The left stick max is at a 20. This makes things just a lot better for me right now. The right stick max is 70. Like I said, Call of Duty is all about learning how your body sway works. So I don't think anybody should take the ideas from somebody, but that's just my personal opinion. But you can kind of like get a better understanding from somebody that plays fast like me. I play sub, and I kind of like my controller to move like faster, so this takes less physical, stick movement. But also when you put it down to 10, it's really fast. Too drifty for me, so I put it up to 20 to give it a little physicality, like an extra 10% physicality, and that just makes him just a little sturdier, and he's still fast, much sturdier though, so you can still get your shots right. And the reason why I combine that with the vertical at 2 is so the vertical doesn't move, so now you have no movement on your shot. So 2 and 20 works out really well. And then you get the high 7 for the side swipes. So that's like the curry slides. People who like the curry slide, but you don't want to put it up too high because it slides off of the stick. So the stick angles at like a 5, which is kind of like medium, and then you want to like go from medium to like above medium as slightly faster. I would say going towards more like a shooting guard stance. A shooting guard speed will go more like high 7. Power 4 will be like 4.3, and the center will be like 2.1. So it's just kind of like, that's the way I look at it. Everybody get their own like way of visualizing this. So I'm saying like a high 7, 6 is like a 3.2, like for a shooting guard small 4. You feel me? Like you're probably like a 7. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you get that handle. You know what I'm saying? It's like a sway handle. The further you go up, you more like a point guard. You know what I'm saying? You too fast. And I don't want to be too fast on a shooting game because it take out my motion. So I want to keep it at like a 7, 8. But a 7 was working out real good so far. That's why I put the update up there. For those of y'all that's been following me to see how, shit is swaying. So it swayed good with the 7 because it seemed like it's got that nice slide, but it's still sturdy though, and it's accurate. You don't want it to drift out too much. That's why I went with the high 7. And then, like I said, with the 2 on the vertical, you don't want that to slide up at all. You want that to stay low, and you want it to stay accurate. So I kept it at a 2, which made it very accurate and sturdy. You know what I'm saying? And it don't slide up. So everything is side sliding. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want my gun to be. As far as I was gonna go over the field of view too. As far as the graphics, When you go here, I took all that motion blur shit off. You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of that shit. Depth of field, I took that off too because you don't want that shit blurring the field of camera. Took all that off. As far as the field of view, they was saying like pros was saying like 120. I took that 120 shit off. I put it at 75. 75 is way better because the fucking first off, I got a big ass TV first off, but even if you don't have a big TV, let's just say for instance, you in a gunfight, right? If you look at the 60 on the side of field of the view, you notice that the gun is inside of the 60, right? So it's showing a better angle. So low key, lower is better because you're on this game, the players are so big. Lower is better than higher. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your gun to be swaying so much. You want your gun to be zoomed in enough. Now this is the key part for me. I put the field of view at 75, right? Which is A1. Because you got like a nice mid view of your shot. Plus you got good area. My TV's already big as fuck. I don't need a big ass field of view. You know what I'm saying? So as far as the show more with this is the part right here that y'all really want to know about. They got the independent or affected. That affected shit, don't even use that. I'm gonna tell y'all why. You do not want to aim down your sights and zoom. Aiming down sights and zooming is the worst thing that you can do. You want your gun to aim down the sight without zooming. That's the way Cold War players play. We aim down the sight without zooming. We don't like the zoom. You take that zoom shit off, you can aim down your sight without the zoom. All that extra zoom shit is weird as fuck. I don't like that shit. That's why I took the affected off and I kept it usual. I like the usual value. You know what I'm saying? The regular field of view value. That's why I'm sticking with the independent. As far as the weapon field of view, this is really up to you, but you can make your weapon look bigger. You can make the weapon look like as intended, like that's the default, or you can make your weapon look wide. So for a sub player, you might want your gun to look bigger, so you can go with narrow. You know what I'm saying? And then that just like puts the gun directly on the person in front of you. So like if you run a sub and you run narrow, you gonna bend them corners and eat niggas up. You know what I'm saying? But if you run wide, it's kind of like more like a sniper view. And I wouldn't tell you all to use that. You know what I'm saying? I would tell you to go with the more bigger, gun. Although, like I said, you want to go independent if you're going to go narrow because you don't want that zoom, that extra zoom. You just want the big gun and you want the enormous. So basically what I mean by that is like your gun is big, it's so big with the character in front of you. And when he, like, say for instance, you've been in the corner, he been in the corner, you go narrow and you go independent, you're not going to zoom all the way in. Meaning he has an advantage because the TV, what happens with the TV is the TV zooms. So before you can even shoot, if you in affected, your TV got to zoom in to affect it just to shoot. If you in independent, your TV not going to zoom in and it's not going to be affected. You just going to have your normal aim. You understand what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what I'm rolling with right now. That's up to y'all. If you like the settings, use them. Try it out. That's up to you. Live and learn, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own opinion. I'm still learning. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I feel like this is what's best right now. So y'all can try it out.